Hello, Scorpios. Welcome. My name is Jessica, the owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel, friends. I'm so glad that you're here. Thanks for being here. I am going to do for you what I call my therapist session. It's my general spread. I take a look at your mental energy, your interpersonal relationships, what's bothering or distressing you, if anything. And then we also take a look at your emotional energy. And then if we have time at the end, we'll get some advice, maybe see what the predictive outcome is. It really all depends on how the reading flows. It's different every time, friends. That's the fun of it. So I'm so glad that you're here. So do me this quick little favor, my guys and girls and peoples of all types. Take a look into my eyes on whatever device or screen that you're watching on and take a deep breath with me. Ready? And woo. Thank you, friends. Wow, that was an intense energy connect there. Wow. What's going on, you guys? If you are new here, welcome. Please do subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video for you. Let's split the deck toward you. I'm gonna try to get through your reading as quick as I can, friends. It's always different. Six of Cups. Some of you guys might be feeling a bit nostalgic in this season. Okay, especially if it has to do with like the loss of maybe a relative or family member for some of you guys, someone that maybe you lost in the past, particularly if it's like a father figure for some, not for everybody. Could have been a Taurus for some of you, not necessarily. It could be a child for others of you that maybe you lost. That you're thinking about for some of you guys right now, okay? Or you've got them still in your heart. That healing, I feel like, it's not like you haven't healed, but you've never released it. You know, it's still a part of you, that loss, that significant loss, that you experienced. It's still, in fact, some of you, this is kind of deep, Scorpio. This isn't going to be for everybody. This is just your pre-shuffle message, friends. So hang in there. There's still a lot of reading left to go. But for some of you, I feel like it almost made you question your faith or question God or fight with God or argue with God. Like, why me? Why did this happen to me? You know, for some of you guys, I'm feeling, I feel like this is something that happened in the past. It's not like a new thing, but for some reason in this season, maybe something's triggering you or kind of bringing it up, or you're just feeling particularly nostalgic right now. And that's okay, friends. It is also Mercury retrograde. And, you know, sometimes we start to think about, you know, things that we need to release or haven't released, or people come back around. For you, I don't think this is a person that's going to be coming back around, friend. You know, it's not that kind of an energy, but I just feel like, you know, deep down there's still, you know, you're thinking about it. You're missing this person, or you're wondering like, what if, or, you know what I mean? You're kind of going in that train of thought. But let's see what else comes out for you guys, okay? Yeah, for some it could be a father, some it could be a child that you lost, for some, okay? Not for everybody. Let's see what is going on in the mental energy of my Scorpios. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay. 8 of Wands. There you go, friends. That's some good energy right there. 7 of Cups, Lovers, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Tower. Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys, gosh, Scorpio, what happened? What happened, Scorps? Some of you guys did go through like a painful ending or loss, okay? It may have been an abrupt thing, but it was something that I feel like you had emotionally invested in for a long time, 8 of Cups, or like there was a strong emotional investment in this, whatever this ending was, okay? For some of you, it could have been a fight, but I don't know if it's necessarily that, but it's still causing you a bit of anxiety or sleepless nights. But I feel like it could have had, again, something to do with your family. There may be a sense of obligation that some of you feel toward a mother, or something that some of you, maybe your mother was sick or went through some kind of recent like health scare or something like that. Maybe you thought you were going to lose her, but you didn't, because I feel like this is coming out good. Okay. I feel like it's coming out with good energy. So we've got the Empress, we've got the Ton of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. So again, maybe your mom might have been, it could have been some news that you got all of a sudden. It was like, oh, is mom okay? You know what I mean? But I think it's worked out okay. That's for some of you guys. Your mom could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your mom could also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's not for everybody. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be that sign. I got Virgo energy here. But I feel like some of you, I just feel like there's a strong sense of duty or obligation that you feel toward your family for a lot of you in this season, okay? Whether that be your immediate family or your extended family. I don't know why I'm picking that up pretty heavy in your energy right now, Scorpios, but some of you do, maybe there's this, like, for some of you guys, maybe you need to talk to your moms. I don't know what's going on there, Scorpios. But aside from all that, I really tapped into somebody's energy tonight. I can feel it. So 8 of Wands in your mental energy, though, you might be thinking of traveling or wanting to take a trip. Some of you might be in energy of wanderlust right now. You might be exploring some options. There may be some of you guys might be looking for a new love or new lover. That's not for everybody. Or there might be someone that's at a distance from you that you feel a close connection with. Could be a Gemini for some that you really want to communicate with, okay? Again, there could be somebody, again, that I feel like you guys are really being very chivalrous in this season. Like maybe you're feeling very generous, like giving to people that you care about or somebody, or you're wanting some kind of equal give and take when it comes to a particular person, or at least for them to communicate with you. There's a lot going on, but I feel like some of you guys are really like exploring maybe options to travel. Like some of you, if you're planning a trip or something like that, maybe to meet up with a friend or friends or something, or a lover for some, it's like you're kind of like maybe looking at the different options, like where can I go next? It's kind of that energy too. Please clarify this 8 of Wands for my Scorpios and their mental energy. But like mentally, I feel like you guys are there may be a little bit confusion about where to go next. For some of you, it's a bit of like, as you're thinking about it, like making your next move, right? Mentally, like you're feeling a lot of mental freedom. Okay. There might be a lot of thoughts swirling around in your head and like maybe a little bit confusion about, what to do, where to go. 10 of Cups coming out to clarify though. I feel like there's a lot of Ace of Wands, 7 of Swords though, Judgment. Ace of Cups, Page of Wands. There's a lot going on here, you guys. I feel like for some of you, you might be wanting to travel to see family, okay? Or to communicate with family right now. Could be heavy on your mind. But I think you guys, a sense of freedom or newness or freshness is going on in your mental energy. You could be feeling very creatively inspired in this season. If you're the type of Scorpio that has creative energy or vibe, or like I'm hearing like painter or something like that, maybe I feel like I do know. Jess. Hi, Jess, if you're watching. I was gonna say florist. I'm looking at this guy. It's like if there's some kind of a creative bone that you have in your body, Scorpio, I think right now you have a lot of creative energy in your mental space. And right now you have this energy of, so if you've been holding back on something or like not sure about making a certain move and trying to make a decision about a new beginning or maybe a new creative project or venture, but you've kind of been wanting to spark it, especially if for a long time you've kind of been holding on to this loss or something that's caused a bit of sadness or loss that you've experienced, okay? If there's something like that, like here's my advice for you, okay, you guys? I feel like right now what's going to really fill your cup, some of you definitely has to do with like a father or maybe a male person that you had a lot of love for. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn also. But anyways, aside from all that, here's the deal. Okay. It's like, if you've been holding back on something, on making a decision about something because maybe you've been unsure about it or unclear, I feel like you've got a new spark of creative energy happening for you right now, okay, friends? And this is a really good season for you to really indulge in whatever your creative pursuit is or whatever your creative passion is right now. I feel like that is also going to really help you in this current energy that you're in mentally, right? I feel like that's also going to bring a lot of emotional fulfillment and satisfaction to you as well. And I feel like you might get this creative spark or this idea, especially if you feel like, things have been eluding you in this season. Maybe you feel like, you haven't been able to really make headway, even though, you know what I mean? I feel like this new creative spark and new creative energy is going to help really like move things forward for you, okay? And whatever your endeavors are. And also, especially if you are trying to heal from something, okay? From a loss, especially for those of you who have experienced that. You could be getting a message in soon as well as like a loving communication. Some of you guys could have new love that's coming in that's going to help you to release something old that didn't serve you anymore, or someone that didn't serve you anymore that's for others of you. There's a lot of messages coming in, you guys, so bear with me, sorry. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, indulging in, indulge isn't quite the word I want to use, but escaping into whatever your creative pursuit or passion is, I think is really going to bring about a lot of emotional healing and fulfillment for you in this season, okay? Hope that makes sense. But if you've been feeling like stuck in your head and not really able to like where's the vision, where's the spark, where's the drive, like it's coming for you, friends, okay? And it's going to come in very quickly, and it's going to be really, really great and awesome, okay? I think you're coming into a season right now of a lot of mental, it's not so much clarity, it's more of just like the energy being clear up here, you know what I mean? And that creative spark and drive, just like once that gets ignited, it's like you're off to the races with it, whatever that is for you. And for some of you, it could tie into family. If you are in a healthy, happy relationship right now, maybe you and your partner will be doing something together, or maybe you will be creating things for your family, like building furniture, maybe painting your house, or, or decorating somebody's room, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It could tie in some way. If it's a project that reminds you of whomever you've like lost, if there was a loss, you know what I mean? Like to honor their memory, maybe you make something or paint a portrait of them, or you know what I mean, something like that. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen these paintings of like people that like have passed before like their baby is born, for example, and they wish so much that like that loved one was there to hold their baby, and they'll never get a picture of the two of them together. Like, there's companies that create like a portrait of that person like holding the baby, or the whole family together with that person that was lost, like all in the picture together, so maybe it could be something like that for you. You know what I'm saying, friend? It's going to be different for each of you. I'm trying to keep it a little bit vague because it is a bit vague, and I feel like it's definitely a different thing for different Scorpios, okay? So take it as it resonates for you, friend, all right? What's going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Scorpios? What is going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Scorpios? And again, some of you could be just simply thinking of traveling to go see family or to go see loved ones, planning your next trip or vacation for some of you guys, especially if it's to visit people that you have a lot of emotional investment in. And maybe you weren't able to before for some reason, Judgment, Seven of Swords, maybe there was something that didn't work out, but I feel like now it's going to happen, okay? And that's for others of you. Some of you guys, your sex life is just going to be improving too, okay? It's multiple messages. Okay, Chariot. All right, friends, Chariot coming up in your interpersonal relationships. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer for some. Some of you have bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. So listen, some of you guys could be starting a new long distance relationship. Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Cancer, or the Cancer, Cancer side, Chariot card. Hello, friends. Some of you could be starting a long distance relationship. Okay, friends. And maybe that's also what's going on here. For some of you guys, you might have started talking to somebody who's at a distance from you. The love, the feelings are mutual and growing. You see potential here for long term, and there you go. You could be starting a long distance relationship with someone, friends. You could be going to visit somebody to start something up. Especially, like, again, I feel like if you were having a block before, maybe you blocked somebody, or there was just like some kind of a hindrance to you being able to travel or move or go somewhere in the past. I feel like, again, that energy feels like it's going to start moving forward. Some of you definitely could be committed, especially if you're like a husband, or, it doesn't have to be husband, you could be like the breadwinner in the family, Scorpio, or, you know what I mean? You could be the one that kind of wears the pants in the house or whatever. I hate to say something so cliched and patriarchal, but you understand what I mean. Your job could earn the highest, who knows, whatever, who cares? Male or female, it doesn't matter. But I feel like here's the thing. For others of you, like, you could have, first, some of you it's that. For others of you, there's potentially a new relationship coming, especially if it's coming at a distance. Some of you have maybe thought about moving or traveling, and you've been kind of going back and forth, or whether you should start a new cycle with somebody, especially if, like, in the past you might have felt wounded in this connection for some of you. But I feel like you're now in this place where you're taking back control of the situation. And I think you're making up your mind and making a decision to kind of move things forward now. It's like whatever was holding things up, it's like that pentacle has dropped and now there's one here left, okay? So if you were juggling, my Scorpio, look at you, okay? Get it. This is also your energy in this world card, fixed sign energy, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. May mean something to you, may not. We've got Aries here with the Emperor. May mean something to you, may not. We've got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy with the Knight of Wands. But either which way, maybe you were juggling, friends, okay? Like I said, get it. But I think maybe now you're narrowing down your options, okay? And you've decided on the one thing and you're ready to go pursue it. And where there may have been blockages in the past, or you may have had to stand your ground and fight for something, or someone was fighting for you, I think it's like, again, it's like now there's victory in the situation. You're ready to move things forward, or they are. Things are definitely moving forward, and there's a solid, stable new beginning here for you guys, okay? Okay, Scorpios? That looks good. Let's clarify, though. Please clarify this Chariot for my Scorpios and their interpersonal relationships. Again, could be a Cancer. I called lots of signs. Let's not worry about the signs, you guys. The point is like, in all ways, your energy there's forward movement. So if you guys have been facing some challenges or blockages, Scorpios, things are starting to move ahead, okay? And quickly, it feels like, friends. And quickly. Here's your energy, Scorpio. Death card. Yeah, this is like, it could be a Cancer Scorpio match here, especially if you got a Cancer that's at a distance from you. That is definitely not for everybody, but that's for some of you guys. 2 major arcana. There's a big change. There's something major happening in y'all's interpersonal relationships, okay? Now, for others of you, if there was a loss, like, for you, I feel like you're starting to... It's not that you're releasing it, but you're transforming it. I think you're moving forward and having some victory. But for others of you here, I feel like, again, you could be like, there could be a crush developing, right? Page of Cups, Page of Swords. Someone could be having their eye on you, Scorpio, especially because this is your energy, Page of Cups. Like, someone could be watching you, okay? Maybe they're looking at your social media. Maybe they're a little bit timid to come forward and start talking to you. But I think that this person, they may just be waiting for things to become more balanced in this connection, for them to take this leap of faith forward. Oh, I didn't see that card down there. Okay. Yeah, for some of you guys, you could be dealing with somebody that was in a committed relationship. Maybe their person cheated on them, or there was some infidelity here, or some sneaky behavior, you know what I'm saying, friend? And I feel like that person may be waiting to free themselves from that connection before they come toward you and actually let their feelings be known here. But I feel like whatever the situation is going on, it's about to transform and for the better. Because again, you started with the Chariot. So things are moving forward either which way, friends, okay? if you're already in a committed relationship, Scorpios, I feel like your person is kind of helping you to heal in this season, okay? I think that for some of you could be seeking some kind of help or guidance to kind of make sense of things, to make things clear. But I think, again, it's like I'm hearing like the song Brand New Day from The Wiz, can you feel a brand new day? Like there's a new start here for you. Something's transforming in both your mental and in your interpersonal, okay? And if you're questioning someone's feelings for you or how they feel about you, trust me, they're just waiting for the right time. I feel like for something to become more fair and balanced, for them to come forward and actually express how they feel. And I think once they do, it's going to start transforming the situation. Let's get some more clarity because we've got 2 major arcana. Please clarify this Death card. Someone could be at a distance from you and wanting to come toward you also, friend. You know what I mean? Like, come to see you, come to travel to you, hop on a car or plane to visit, or vice versa. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Listen, you guys, you're somebody's wish fulfillment. Okay, and then here we go, Knight of Swords Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Like, this feels newish to me. So, I feel like this is more for my singles. I'm trying to make it fit for both of y'all, but I feel like it's more for my singles. Like, you're somebody's wish fulfillment here. Like, somebody's like looking at you and this crush is starting to form. I don't think they've fully expressed their feelings yet. They're spying, they're checking you out, they're stalking your socials. You know what I mean? They're ready to come forward. I feel like somebody is getting out of another situation where there was heartbreak, and I think that might be part of the hesitancy. But I feel like, again, this person is like wanting you to commit to you. Like, they see you as being like the cat's meow. Do you know what I mean, friends? I definitely feel like things are transforming for the better. If you were in a committed relationship where there was some struggle, and some heartbreak, I feel like that's also coming back around, because I feel like your person's transforming in this season and they realize like you're the one that they want, okay? Especially if your person's maybe Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it could be Cancer, could be Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I think, again, like for those of you that were kind of nursing a broken heart, it's like, I think your person is also helping nurture you right now. Those are for my committed Scorpio folks, right? And you guys are having like a new beginning, maybe going on a new adventure. Maybe you and your person are traveling together, that could be too. But yeah, it looks very good. Scorpios, some of you guys might have a secret admirer that you don't know about. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Wow. What is bothering or distressing my Scorpios, if anything? Is anything bothering you guys? I don't know. You seem like you're in really good energy, you guys. Is there anything bothering or distressing my Scorpios right now? Oh, interesting. It's getting a little bit juicy and scandalous, Scorpio. What you doing over there? What are you doing over there, Scorpios? You got the King of Cups. This is your energy, okay? Male, female does not matter. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be someone else that we're talking about, though. Cancer did show up and Scorpio did show up, so maybe y'all... Lots of water in this reading, Scorpios. You could be dealing with the water sign for some of you. But we also have this King of Pentacles. So there's that earth energy again. There's our match to that queen, right? King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But then we got 4 of Cups. We got 8 of Swords. Okay. So for some of you, and then we got the 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. So some of you maybe have been single for a minute. Especially if you were single because you were healing from some other kind of like situation. It doesn't have to be that. Like, I feel like some of you just decided to be single, pull your energy away. Maybe you're focusing on business or work or your career or finances, okay, for a while. You may just have not been excited about your options or kind of been up in your head about love or the offers that you had or the opportunities that were presenting themselves. Like you might have just felt like it's my time to be single. But for others of you, I do feel like you maybe have more than one person that you have had your eye on and having to choose from, and it's kind of got you up in your head, okay? Like you might not be sure, like, should I accept this person's cup? It could be one person that's offering you love and commitment, and you might be a little bit up in your head, like, I'm not sure if I really should accept that or not. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really sure if that's really the best offer or option, or if I should just continue to remain single, work on my healing, you know, make plans toward my future, where I want to go, what I want to do, what I want to see, who I want to be, you know what I mean? You know, or maybe you thought love is like in the distance, in the future sometime, but not right now. That's for some of you guys. But I feel like there's somebody, like, again, some of you may know this already. Maybe you don't. You could have feelings for this person. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? You could have feelings for this person. But for some reason, there's a part of you that's kind of up in your head about it and not sure if it's the right option for you for the long term, okay? This is interesting. I'm going to get more on this. For some of you, it could be like a toss-up, a decision between like love or money. Maybe you feel like you can't have both. Okay. For some of you, and this is for a very small percentage of you, but I have to say this, some of you guys might be kind of dealing with some same-sex attraction, some feelings for the same sex. It's definitely not for everybody, but it is for, I feel like maybe for some of you. And it may be kind of putting you a little bit in your head about this, because maybe this is something you hadn't really felt before, you know, you hadn't really experienced it before. That's for some of you guys, okay? Or you're not sure, you know, who you should end up with, or if this is something that you should, you know, pursue, especially if like someone has expressed same-sex attraction toward you, and maybe you're kind of like, oh, I don't know what to do with that. That is also for a very small percentage of you, right? Anything else on this King of Cups? Ooh, the Lovers, the Six of Pentacles. Y'all. So here's the thing, okay? I feel like some of you Scorpios had a painful ending. Okay, there was something painful that ended, and it's caused you a certain level of stress and anxiety, and I think it's because it's added to your sense of responsibility. This is for others of you, okay? So bear with me. I know I tried to cover as many bases as possible and deliver as many messages as I'm getting for you guys, because I know there's so many of you different kinds of Scorpios that are watching, right? But for some of you, so this is a sidebar before I go back to my other message here, but for some of you guys, there is a sense, like, there was a painful ending that happened, okay? I feel like for some of you, it has to do with family. I feel like it's like what's happened is it's put you kind of in your head, because I feel like you have a certain obligation and sense of duty now you have to give to someone or something or some situation where maybe you didn't before. Maybe like financially it's created a little bit of a burden for you. Like maybe now you're having to give money to, like, say a relative or something like that, or help them with some stuff, like some practical things. If it's not actual money, it could be like your time, your energy, you know, maybe helping with practical things like, you know, going over and fixing their car or fixing their pipes or whatever it is, or taking care of their house or watching their pets or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like it's put you, this ending has created an additional level of duty or responsibility that you feel you have to give to someone or someone's. again, particularly if it's family, that's kind of caused a little bit of stress and anxiety. And it could just be that you're stressed and anxious about this a little bit, you know, maybe having some sleepless nights because maybe you're concerned. I feel like it's coming from a place of care and concern for this person or persons, okay? You know, for some of you, it's your children or your mother, or, you know, I keep getting this mother energy with it, or your spouse, you know, for those of you who are in a committed relationship. There's like some level of concern I feel like you have. For some of you, it's for someone's safety, for someone's health and well-being, for maybe it's to do with the house, or like, you know what I mean? There's just this energy of that you feel this now, this duty and this responsibility. I've got Capricorn, I've got Virgo, a lot of earth energy coming through on this one, Taurus, all the earth signs. I also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here too, okay? So, whoa. So for some of you guys, I think because you have such a big heart and you do care so much and so deeply for these people, it's like, I feel like it's family energy here. Again, this is a sidebar because this is, I feel like there's two distinct groups of Scorpios that I'm reading for in this, okay? Some of you that are committed and some of you that are single, and that's how I feel like I'm separating it in my mind, if that makes sense, y'all, okay? So I feel like for those of you that are not dealing with any kind of love situation, like a single, like I'm single and mingling kind of sense, I feel like that's more what you're bothered and worried about or distressed about, because you do have such big hearts. Like deep down, I feel like you guys are very in control of your emotions, okay, Scorpio? You know, you have a lot of control over it and care. You know, it's not like you know, it's not like that heart on your sleeve. I mean, yes and no. It's like, yes, but it's not like you're a blubbering mess all the time. You know what I mean? Scorpio, you know what I'm saying, Scorpios. But it's like, because you care so deeply, though, you are water signs. It's like you want to make things right. You want to do right by everybody. You want to make sure everyone's okay. And I don't think it's necessarily yourselves that you're so concerned about, but it's the people around you, especially your family, that you're concerned about, okay? Now, for others of you Scorpios, that this is definitely a love message, okay? King of Cups and the Lovers came out. So we've got a major arcana here, major arcana for Gemini specifically. If that means anything to you, don't worry if it doesn't. Doesn't have to be a Gemini at all. In fact, I don't necessarily think it is in this case. It's more of like, I feel like there's this attraction that's growing, okay? And it's becoming like mutual. You might be feeling it, you know, you might be feeling it grow. And it might be scaring you or concerning you a little bit because maybe you're not sure if it's mutual. Like, trust me though, it is, okay? If you had any concern, I believe it definitely is. Anything else on this? For my single Scorpios, or the ones that are feeling this in a love connection? Strength card. Yeah. Wow, you guys. These feelings are really starting to grow, okay? Like big time, either from you or from them. And again, I feel like it's maybe scaring you. Maybe this person is at a distance from you, World card, Two of Pentacles, or it's like, maybe it's a bi-coastal, I don't know why I'm feeling bi-coastal situation, like maybe you're going back and forth, or maybe you're just going back and forth about whether you want to have a new beginning with this person or start a cycle with them. Maybe you're really busy with work, you got a lot of things going on in your life, and you're like, do I really want to open this up? Especially if you've been hurt before in the past, okay? Nine of Wands, like some of you might still be having a bit of a wound from another situation. Maybe someone had you in a third party, or, you know, maybe they in the past, it could be the same person, they couldn't choose between you and somebody else. That's for some. Like maybe they were wishy-washy, or you weren't sure what you wanted. But I know it's like and again, for some of you, it's like you're very busy building with your work or your career and trying to have victory in that situation, that you're not really sure if now is the time for love. But it feels like love is the time for you, friends, if that makes sense. I don't know what that's about, but you know what I'm saying? This is like a big, like for some of you Scorpios, your love life is about to transform, like big time for some of y'all. Big time, okay? Mark my words. I'm just saying. Come back and tell me when it does. What is going on in the emotional energy of my Scorpios? What is going on in the emotional energy? Whoop. All right. What's this about? Four of Pentacles, King of Wands. Interesting. There's a flame of brewing. What is this? We got double Leo energy here with this King of Wands, and then with the Sun card. Ooh, wow, you guys. The Star. Is that the Queen of Wands? It is. The Ace of Pentacles. What is going on here, friends? You got a perfect match. You got an Ace of Pentacles. You got the Two of Cups. It's my soulmate card. You got the Sun card. That's the best card in the freaking deck. My favorite. You got the Star card. You guys are emotionally... There's a fire brewing. I'm hearing Fiona Apple's like, slow like honey, heavy with mood. Like there's an old flames were burning. Oh my God, I know that was terrible. Oh Lord, please God, I hope Fiona Apple never sees that. Old fires were burning. I feel very strongly, First of all, in your emotional energy, I think you guys have gotten control of your emotions. Like I said before, right? I think you guys are in control here. You've got a big flame burning here, but I think you're keeping it cool and under control, okay? I think you're staying calm, cool, and collected. At least you're like in control of things right now. You might be even like trying to not extinguish the flame, but just like contain it with this Four of Pentacles energy. For some of you, this is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. It doesn't have to be, but I think that there's a strong attraction that's growing, and it feels like it's incredibly mutual. Like beyond all that, like let me just say, if you're like, forget another person. You guys, Scorpios, I think emotionally you're in a very happy place, okay? Things are very like stable for you emotionally. I think your fire, like I said, your passion, your fire is being reignited. You're getting happy again. You're finding your joy. You're finding emotional balance and harmony again. This is also self-love. I think, you guys are coming into this beautiful season of self-love because you've been healing yourselves. You're working on yourself. You could be manifesting some new beginnings here too. And some of you could be even taking medication that's like, making you feel more emotionally even keeled, like happier, lifting your mood and your spirits. It's giving you, some healing energy, healing vibes here. You're vibing high emotionally. You're vibing high, and you're getting your confidence back, your strength back, your mojo back. Like everything looks freaking amazing. I don't even want to touch this. But for others of you, you are definitely... It's like the old flames burning. Yes, it could be with a person, but it could also just be with you. Like you're starting to feel like yourself again. And I'm glad to see it because I know some of my Scorpios have been through it from the readings I've been doing for you guys. And even in this, but it feels like all that shit's in the past, right? I think you're really starting to really heal, and things are looking up for you, and the energy is starting to move forward in a really fantastic way for you, friends. Like it's looking up for you guys. There's some transformations that are occurring within you, and you're starting to take back control, and the energy is like moving forward in a beautiful, 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 beautiful direction, you guys. Okay, this is beautiful. I mean, I can't even but for some of you, I'll be real with you, I do feel like there is like some sparkage happening. I mean, there's something, some of you guys are, like I said, if you're single Scorpios, I don't know that you will be for much longer. I don't know if you want to not be, but I'll tell you what, at the very least, there's some very strong mutual attraction, energy of mutual attraction coming in, and some fire. You know what I'm saying? Like this is some hot shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys, like, you're gonna be having some some fun, friends. You know what I'm saying? And if you're already committed, I feel like, you know, get some sexual healing. You know what I'm saying? Get that sexual healing, you all. Like do that with your person, whomever they are. Like, either which way, you guys are like freaking, I don't even know want to touch this because you're doing so fantastic. You're doing fantastic overall, friends. What's the predictive outcome in the near future for my Scorpio? Sorry, I just got flustered because it was like really, I mean, what do you say? It's just gorgeous. You guys are, you got your mojo back and things are moving forward and you're getting back control of your emotions, your mental space. You know, you got that creative spark and energy. You got that drive. Things are moving forward. It's all beautiful. And some of you guys are falling in love. I think, for those of you that care so much and feel a sense of obligation and duty, I think that's beautiful. But I feel like don't put the weight of the world on your shoulders with regard to it. Don't stress yourself out or worry too much, okay? I really think that everything is going to work out okay, okay? What's the predictive outcome in the near future for my Scorpios? What is the predictive outcome in the near future for my Scorpios? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have a decision to make in the future, in the near future. It could be about where to live or where to travel to, but it's about a new beginning for you. It's about a new cycle that you're embarking on. And you might be going back and forth about this. It could have to do with work. Okay, for some of you, you could have a job transfer coming through for you, or maybe you might be thinking or considering like relocation, or maybe starting a new project on top of the other. So like if you already have a job, you might be thinking about starting, especially if it's partnering up with somebody else, to start like a side job or side hustle, side career or side business, something like that for some of you. So I feel like coming up in the near future, there is an opportunity for you to have a new cycle here, a new beginning, maybe to close one out to start a new one. But for some of you guys, you might also be considering like adding two. So maybe that's the choice. Like, do I end one thing and start something new elsewhere or somewhere else? Do I go back and forth between the two? Or do I like start this other partnership up, or like add on to what I'm already building here, or add more people on for some of you, like, especially if you have the ability to hire and fire, you know who you are. You know, it might be that, like, do I partner up with somebody? You know, do we join ventures or something like that? So it feels kind of like that vibe, you guys. And I think you're going to have this decision coming up in the near future. And my advice to you would be to like follow your intuition when it comes to where you feel like you're going to have the most victory going forward. As you're planning and making moves towards your future, follow your intuition, trust your intuition. It knows where you're going to have the most victory. For some of you, this may entail a move or travel, okay? But there's definitely some kind of a change that's going to be happening for you guys, okay? It may take some time for things to grow and come to fruition before there's like some harmony and balance with it. So I don't think this is necessarily going to percolate overnight. So it's good that you're taking your time with making this decision, because it's going to be some slow growth, you guys, regardless of where it is you land on this. Okay. It is going to be some slow growth, but you know, once you take that leap, I think you're going to start to feel some harmony and balance there. Okay. So again, trust your intuition with this. I think it's not going to steer you wrong, and it's going to lead you toward victory in this, whatever this decision is that you're having to make in the near future. Okay, you guys? And just be patient with yourself and with it, because again, like I said, I don't think there's going to be this, there's change coming for y'all. I don't think it's going to be overnight though. You know what I'm saying? Or at least the growth is going to take some time, but it will happen. So just keep investing in yourself, Scorpios. I think you guys are going to be just great coming into this future. If you need help with making a decision, you can always book a personal reading with me, you guys. I now have my shop up on my site, so I'm so excited about it. The link to book is in the description of this video, or you can just go to mytaropist.com, and you can see my shop and all the different options. I even have just 1 question readings there if you want to do that. You know, if you don't want to do like a full spread. But either which way, friends, I'm wishing you the best in all of your future endeavors and where you are currently energetically. It seems like you're doing great, Scorpios. I love it for you. I love to see it. So cheers to you, friends. Radiate positivity. Thank you, Trusty, for this mug. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. I go live on Thursdays and Fridays around 7 p.m. Pacific time, so keep an eye out for those. And I hope to see you in the chat sometime, friend. All right, sending you all my love. Don't forget to book a session with a real therapist. Love you guys.